challenge with our kids to kind
Oh,
of change
okay.
their habits. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, so I love it, and that's like it's really what it's hard to emphasize because just people don't do it. And I'm so glad that you have that, or you're around that
Mm.
of of developing the right habits, right? Because like if you can, if you are changing, in order to change your body, you have to change up here.
Hmm.
In order to improve your body, you have to improve up here. If you don't have the right mindset and you're not thinking the right way, and you don't, more importantly, have the right skills, your body will never change. Your body will never improve, right? So if you look at people that have those, you know, magnificent stories of how they lost 100 pounds, right? There was so much that changed in their life, in their mind, their job, their relationships, than just the 100 pounds, right? So if I can emphasize that enough, let's choose 2 to 3 habits and one goal, and start there. So what's one goal? And again, let's say lose or gain, depending on where you are, 2 pounds or 1% of body fat per week, and then also 2 to 3 habits. Okay, um, so let's just start there. Now, after that, I don't want to overwhelm you. Relentless You is full of content, like lots of content. And I don't want you to be like, oh my God, I got to go through everything. Uh, you know, and like that's what we see people do. And we're just like, no, don't do that. So, so what I would suggest is based on the habits of picking 2 or 3 skills. So whatever those habits are, 2 to 3 skills, and to those 2 to 3 skills would be 2 to 3, let's say, lessons or courses, right? And that could be anything with, dealing with rejection, or dealing with negative people, or dealing with self-doubt, or how to finish what you start, right? Like that's one of the things. And that's why we don't have massive groups. We don't do massive groups because we want people to actually finish what they start.
Hmm.
So that's number 2. So number 1 is goal and habits to achieve that goal. And number 2 is, what skills are you going to focus on, right? Please do not go through all 36 courses. Like, just please don't. You're gonna lose your mind.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
no,
idea
already
is,
one.
yeah, the idea is to really go through one a week maximum, and focus on that one thing. So like a really, really popular one is how to develop a growth mindset.
Mm.
So let's say you wanted to focus on that. Okay, perfect. Your whole week should be focused on that one thing. Right? You may go through the course 2 or 3 times. You may, whatever, but that's your whole week is focused on that one thing. Right. Okay. The next thing is nutrition, right? Um, is the nutrition itself. So we like to keep this really simple. We have 2 options, but for this, we have one option, and what we highly suggest doing, and that is the zone diet. And the reason being is because you get to pick your own food. We just give you, or you get to pick, basically, we give you the options, and then you pick and choose. And then you can create, and then it easily allows you, to easily create a shopping list. But the reason we pick this over any other is because it's so easy to make it a lifestyle. Whereas a lot of other diets are like impossible to keep doing because it's so unrealistic. Like people are like, oh, I'm starving all day, or I don't like this food, or like, and then people just quit, right? So it's inside of Relentless You. It's under the health and fitness category, and you'll see it, how to lose fat or gain muscle using the zone diet.
Mm.
And you're going to go through that, and then you can download, and then under the materials, there's a materials, and you can download the actual blocks. That's what we highly suggest following. It's by far the easiest, and it's based on what your goal is. So we're big components of that. And then in the group, you can post, hey, picture of this, picture of that, like, hey, this is what I did this morning. And then the group can hold you accountable, right? I know it's just the two of us. There are going to be 10 people. I don't know where they are, but I did send out the link late, so that could have something to do with it.
I figured I'd turn my video on so you're not just looking at nothing.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you are. Oh,
It's
cool.
kind of
Okay.
weird.
I was like talking into a black screen, but
Yeah.
it's okay. So what's up? All right, cool. So you're gonna see we have a few moderators. You're gonna meet Anissa and Erica, and they're both here locally in this gym. They work here. One's a trainer and one's kind of like operational, but they're here to help and support, right? So if you have questions, anything like that, post in it. We're all here to support and help you. The workouts, there's 21 days, right? So every day a workout will unlock. You will be able to go through that workout. There will be a video on how to do each movement, and you're just gonna follow that and submit and complete the workout for the day. Okay. Once you complete it, it's gonna update our leaderboard inside the group. The group is gonna have its own leaderboard. All right. So inside that group, it's gonna show how many lessons you went through. Did you complete the course or a course? It's also gonna show about did you complete the workouts? Okay. So that's like, are you logging in and completing the workouts or not? Right. So we want you to do it. But obviously that's at the end of the day, and this is the conversation I just had with this group, was like, hey, like we can do so much, but at the end of the day, there's only one person that's going to do it, and it's you, right? So we want to give you everything you need, every tool you need, everything that we can possibly provide, but we can't do the squat. We can't do the push-up. We can't, so and you're here for a reason. So you're gonna do great. So that's that. And then when we hang up here, when you go into Relentless You, you're gonna go to the groups tab and you're gonna see a new group, and it's called the 21-day virtual. And that will pop up for you and 9 other people. So there's like certain groups that you'll be able to see and not see, but that's a group that you'll now be able to see. And you're gonna hit the button that says request access, and that'll let you. And then Monday morning when you come in, you'll see all of the days. So it'll be 21 days, and they'll all be red, just so you know. Except for day 1 you'll click it and it'll unlock it. Okay. We do that because then people go ahead, and it's like it ruins the whole thing. So you want to stay in the game there. The more the person is engaged, the better results they have. All right. So we had someone recently who lost 8% body fat in 21 days, like at home. It was incredible. I was like, whoa, like that's like insane.
Yes.
Yeah, but he was also the most engaged. He was constantly posting his stuff. He was constantly like posting his pictures of his food, and he was posting updates about his day, and like obviously that he was super motivated, right? He wanted it really bad, but he's also like a long-term now. Well, I wouldn't say long-term because I haven't known him that long, but he's become a friend, and he's a part of the community. Like he wants to be a part of it, and it's really cool and neat to watch. So I hope to see that with you as well. Okay, cool. So that's that. Let me see what else did I have. One thing that I would highly suggest is, whether it's you or use the group for sure. But one thing I would highly suggest is finding somebody who could be your accountability partner, so to say. Even if you want to find somebody, essentially you want to find somebody who's just as motivated or more motivated than you, but it's not always easy to do that. So if you can find someone that's like that, please, by all means. If you can't, somebody that says, yes, I will talk to you every day and say, did you do your workout? How did it go? What did you learn? Did you do it? How did it go? And what did you learn? And you do those, and have them ask you those 3 questions every single day. And then maybe you ask them, maybe you're doing it with them. Maybe you're doing it with someone in the group. You made a friend in the group. That's totally cool too. So that's completely up to you. But that is the name of the game. That is the name of the game. If you have somebody that's holding you accountable, I don't care, like even Michael Jordan, Warren Buffett, very highly successful people, they all have people that are holding them accountable. There's people that are just insanely self-motivated, insanely self-disciplined, that have someone holding them accountable every single week. So it is the name of the game. When you have to hold, when people always say, what's your why? One very powerful thing is, what's your who? Who is it for? It's for your kids, it's for your husband, it's for your wife, it's for this person, it's for that. But having somebody that's holding you accountable is really powerful. So that would be the last thing that I'm gonna leave you with, is who can hold you accountable, and take the next day or two to say, hey, would you hold me accountable? And then say, I'll hold you accountable with something too. And then you have a time that you meet every day. If they can't do it every day, every couple days, right? But it's set every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we chat every, at 6 p.m. or whatever. And you follow through. It's only 21 days, right? So it's only 21 days. So that's all that I had. Do you have any questions for me? I don't like to overwhelm with information on day one, but I do want to get the ball rolling. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't think so. I was on the platform already this week, going through some stuff. So I did part of the sleep course, and then I saw your speech at IBM. So I've just been browsing all that stuff. So
Cool.
I don't think I have that many questions.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So, well, we're here, right? So make sure you request access to the group. The other people will probably get this hopefully in the next day or two, and they'll be in there as well. And I'm typically in there all the time. I'm getting an app for it right now. So hopefully it's supposed to be done at the end of next week, next month, which will make it much easier. But we're in there, and we're always working to answer questions and stuff. So we're here to support you every step of the way. Okay.
Perfect. And when's the shopping list? Is that there now, or?
So that'll be in the tomorrow, or once you're into the group, you're gonna go to the discussions tab, and inside of the discussions tab, there'll be one that says meals, and you'll go in there and you'll see the meals in there as well.
Okay. Perfect.
Cool. And again, like I said, if you have any questions, just in the news feed of the group, just pop them in there and we'll make sure to get it answered.
All right. Thanks.
Alrighty.
Sorry that nobody else came.
It was, like I said, I sent out the link last minute, and hey, at the end of the day, you were committed. You knew it was at 1, so they weren't.
I just wanted to get the time right. It's 4:30 here, so I was
Yeah.
I wanted
It's
to
like
make
1
sure.
Pacific.
Yeah.
Different time zones.
I realized that yesterday.
Crazy stuff. All right, so
Yeah.
you're good to go?
I'm good. Thank you.
Were you gonna say something?
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. So I will see you throughout the week and kick butt.
Thanks.
All right.
Have a good one.
I'll see you later too.